welcome to Michigan's Natural Living. I'm glad you can make it back. My name's Dr. Thomas.
And social worker Derwin White.
And together, we are Michigan's Natural Living. So today, we're going to just dive right on in. But first, we have to just serve our spot of tea.
That's right, like always.
That's right. A spot of tea is served, everyone. I hope you have your spot of tea on tap for this today's episode. Okay. Well, was it cold outside or was it cold outside, Mr.
Oh man, it was so free. It was so ice cold. I felt my bones shivering.
You say that again, man. Yeah.
Too cold.
You can almost moonwalk on ice blades
right.
out there, huh?
Right.
Man, Jesus Christ, by the blood of Jesus.
Man.
Well, I guess didn't anyone hear about Pfizer's new COVID trials? They're in phase 3 or 4.
Yeah,
In the age of 6 to 17. You know, they're just experimenting with the medication of all. For those who are not aware, medication called Paxlovid. It's a couple generic medications that creates that medication.
Correct.
Both being used on, particularly routonavir is used in HIV medication. Interesting.
Very interesting.
And the other's also a protease inhibitor, which is a particular HIV class medication as well. I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but you're in good hands. We don't know. I'm not sure what do you think about all those injections, Mr. White?
I feel like the more injections you get, the more medicine get pumped in you. The more you're gonna feel a sensation that you might not want to feel.
Right. Man, I don't want to drink to that. Who wants to be a human pincushion?
Man,
not me.
Good luck with that.
Good luck with that. You'll need it. But when you take advantage of our products here, you don't need good luck. You just need Mother Nature. Okay. So that's the theme of this today's episode. All right. Moving right along. Let's discuss. We're going to open up to discuss our monthly subscription plan. Okay. AKA Michigan's Natural Living Frequent Tea Drinkers Club. Okay. We have 3 different packages. Namely, it gives you extensive access to our vast inventory of teas and herbal arsenal and spices and fruit teas as well as it is many hibiscus varieties.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Now I think this is a great time to let the viewers know we carry every herb you can imagine, both foreign and domestic.
Yeah, every herb that you can imagine, like Dr. Thomas said. We definitely want to make sure we give you every option possible to your delight and to also help you in your health, because sometimes you need different herbal teas to do different things. Exactly.
As Mother Nature sees it, and as we see it at Michigan's Natural Living as well. So moving right along, you should take advantage of that. You won't find this access and this combination of our synergistic exclusive blends nowhere.
Yeah.
Not at all. Okay. For those who are avid tea drinkers, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. And so with that said, we're going to go ahead and just advise you to perhaps put lemon in your teas as well.
Yes.
Now, interestingly enough, this is a type of jewel of the day, we like to say here at Michigan's Natural Living. Meaning that while a lemon is particularly an acidic fruit, high in citric acid, ascorbic acid, and so forth, ironically, do you know if you squeeze lemon into the tea water, it actually makes the pH balance more basic? Basic is it's the opposite of acidity, which also aligns with the body's pH, its own pH as well. Your blood is water-based, which has a more basic pH. Hovers somewhere just slightly over 7, 7.2, 7.3, depending on the literature we're reviewing. So that's a nice tidbit and a nice way to enhance the health power packed in the lemon and work synergistically with this beautiful exclusive blend teas here. We have it here and here for you, okay? So that's a tidbit. Keep that in mind. Lemon and tea goes well with me.
Yes.
What do you think, Mr. White? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it goes well with me and everything I can see, because it's a good thing.
Absolutely.
Definitely a good thing for your body.
Moving right along. Okay, we're gonna go real quick through the three aspects of our free tea, the three tiers of our Michigan's tea, if I can get it out. Boy, I tell you, this lemongrass really kicks in. It packs a punch.
Oh yeah, it's potent. You know, we make sure that they get the full blast of organic herbal tea.
Absolutely.
You will feel the difference when you drink it.
Okay, again, there's three tiers, right? Starting off with the lowest tier, which we'll call it the avid tea drinkers tier. Okay, so you with the one box plan in that particular tier, it's $14.99. And again, recall from our previous videos, it entails with the 8 herbs. Each bag will contain 8 herbs in there. Okay, we reviewed that in the previous video. If you have any other questions about those 8 herbs, again, just ask for details. Mention it in the comments or email us and so forth. Reach out to one of our brand affiliates, and they'll be glad to fill you in with that and alleviate and resolve any questions that you may have. Okay. Moving along. Now, actually, I want to go ahead and say that our frequent tea drinker club members they will qualify to have their tea bags made out of the brown wood variety. See, which is an added benefit. See, to avoid the bleached bag, so to speak. So. That's another aspect that we will offer them, afford them for stepping up to their power and investing in their future, okay, and investing here with the family here at Michigan's Natural Living.
Yeah, it's a good reason why wood is good to use. Also, it packs a great benefit to a natural herbal tea because you're drinking out of natural wood as well, and it actually has its own great features as well with that wooden tea bag.
Facts, totally facts. Now, moreover, again, that's an 8 herb variety in that tea bag. You get 10 tea bags in that particular box. Now, it gets only better from there.
Yes, it does.
See, you can't stop a good thing. See, now, as an extra incentive to these particular tier members in this particular tier, at no extra charge, you'll be able to rotate 4 of those 8 herbs at will. For instance. You know, just hold the presses.
Right.
Stop the presses.
Right.
Because once you get your set 8 herbs, right, you can also rotate 4 of the 8 herbs. That gives you access to our extensive, long, infinite list of herbs that we have.
Yeah.
See, and so if you're feeling down one month and you're feeling this type of way, you can consult with one of us and say, you know what, guys, can I get something in there, a little extra for anxiety, a little extra for this or that or whatever? I've been suffering. I had someone passed. I've been feeling down. See, so we can put something in there extra for you, and you can rotate at will on a month-to-month basis. See?
Yeah, exactly.
Only if you join and you kick it and you step up and kick off your true herbal healing tea power. When you do that, we got something in store for you, and it only goes up from there. Moving right along. Now this again, this is our, if you recall from the previous video, this is our Energy Synergy Refreshing Medley Herbal Blast package. Okay. So if you wanted to step that up further to 2 boxes per month on that tier, we'll just the total will just be $27.99. Which will save you quite a few bucks. Typically, that would cost you about $29 or so, and plus tax or so, about just under $30. You're saving a few bucks here, and you're getting those other added benefits as well. Moving right along, guys. The next tier up is for our choosy tea connoisseurs. These guys are a little particular, so we're ready for that. And so, being that said, they'll opt and actually receive a benefit from the 12 herb variety.
Yeah.
See. And so they can also modulate 6 of those 12 herbs, just like the other tier, the first tier we mentioned could do. Again, that'll come with the 12 of the wooden tea bags as well, included in that particular plan as well. And this is only offered in our exclusive tea club drinkers.
So this is the one that actually gets to rotate 6 different
yes,
herbs?
out of 12 they rotate.
Wow.
The first guys who can rotate 4 out of 8. These guys can rotate 6 out of 12. Where can you find that?
Right. Now you can pick your own herbs that you would like in your own tea, because you might want to have something, like we said before, particularly you might have stress, depression, you might have issues with your body, and medical conditions in your body that you might need to work on.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Now that also comes with a two box deal if you want $34.99 on. Moving on. Now, our third highest tier will give you access to our top shelf alchemical collection, known as liquid alchemy.
The best one yet.
The best one yet, and the elixir, not elixir to the soul, but the elixir to the soul. And that it is, and that's putting it mildly. Moving right along. Now, this is a 16 herb combo immune powerhouse for those, who have our flower. Okay, we have hibiscus flower tea in there as well if you want.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you can't switch 8 out of 16 herbs. So yet you stepped up your tea customization to yet another level still. See?
Yes.
And we're going to go into detail. We're going to today we're going to feature our 12 herb variety. We featured and broke down the 8 herb variety. We're going to do the 12 herb variety next, coming right after this review of our 3-tier system here. Just to wrap up the 16 herb variety. Again, you can switch 8 out of 16 herbs at random, give or take. You have that option. You can afford that as that's what you pay for.
Yeah.
And it also comes in the wooden brown tea bags as well.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, we're moving right along. I just want to reiterate too. Feel free anytime to have any of this delivered. We deliver our fantastic teas to your home or work, just for you for free.
Make sure you get it so you don't have to worry about skipping it. So, when you get this tea, you're going to thank us even more than you believe.
That's right. And once you believe it, hey, you see it. And where we come from, seeing is believing.
Right.
The truth is in the cup.
Correct.
And that's what's up.
And drink it on up.
Moving right along. Now, we do offer raw fruit juices as well, and so we want to reiterate that as well. Oftentimes, raw fruit juice works well. We could take that to work with you as well. Pack that in your lunchbox and give you that extra oomph and power and brain thinking power when you need it most at work or anything. If you're doing anything around the house, or you have that particular chore to do, that project is unfinished, take advantage of our raw fruit juices and to get that oomph. As the women call it, whereas I work out, I work on my abs, and you have the men have to get the V shape at the bottom of the pelvic area. They call it the oomph. They say, Dr. Thomas, we like the men that have the oomph.
Yeah.
Are you working?
All the time. All the time.
So it helps with your workouts as well in the gym, okay? Now, this is our feature presentation. Now, we're going to go really quick through the benefits. We've got a few requests to go through the benefits in a little more detail in terms of as it relates to the ingredients per se. So we're going to do that for you today, okay? Starting off with, we're going to give you the whole 9. We're going to give you the 5 whys, the what, where, why, and when, okay?
Yep.
We're going to go ahead and illustrate the power of our 12 herb variety. Healthy eyes, again, we're dealing with the kidney cleanse as well. Also, the smooth skin aspect is contained in this tea. And moreover, we're going to reiterate which herbs in this particular blend enhance male and female vitality.
A lot of people
say
talk
what?
about that. I say a lot of people need that in their life.
Yes, they do. Man, I need it in my life.
Yes, I do too. Absolutely.
I'm not only the president, I'm also a client. So, moving right along. So, just to go through these ingredients real quick. First, we have the Asian goji berries. Now, the Asian goji berry is a powerhouse among the antioxidant world. Also, the acai berry also works well with the goji berry. Now the goji berry is of the Asian variety. They've been using it over there for a few thousand years, and the goji is from the acai berry is from South America. See, they've been growing old man and gracefully eating the acai berry down there. We have both of those particular berry powerhouses, aka superfoods, that are considered super berries, in that particular blend tea. Say. And moving on beyond that, so that will give you the clear skin, the renewed eyesight. I know when I drink that particular herb and put that in my teas, I see colors more vividly. See, and sometimes I wake up in the morning have hazy vision sometimes, but when I drink a hot cup of that particular tea, the 12 herb that include that,
oh yeah,
problem solved.
Right, zoom you right back your vision right back to where it needs to be, so you can see how you need to see. So it's a good thing that you grab some of this herbal tea so you can better help yourself and better help your life as you go along your day.
Absolutely. And it's an antioxidant powerhouse. Next, we have ginseng and saw palmetto, okay? Now, saw palmetto enhances, it can help. We can't legally say that we're curing or treating diseases on this station, okay? But we can say that we're resolving some conditions and addressing some concerns, if you know, if you can read between the lines.
Right.
As my granddad used to say, he had a way of saying things without saying things.
Correct. As you know, we can't say too much on this air, you know. But you know, if you give us, we do have counseling, and we do have, you know, where we can tell you some things if we, you know, get your a contact number. Or once you buy and sign up for the tea, we can talk to you a little bit more about how these teas help you in different ways.
Absolutely. Now, the saw palmetto will help address erectile dysfunction that plagues society nowadays. It enhances blood flow. You may say, how does it work? It enhances blood flow. Okay, could do it by a mechanism called vasodilation. That's just fancy talk for making your blood vessels in that area of the body open wider. They enhance more traffic, blood cells, and so forth. Blood carries oxygen, thus perfusion increases, and thus make a long story short, to say it quite frankly, we can put the lid back in your pencil.
Absolutely. These teas do a lot of things, and you know, so we're making sure that you get what you need to
when
succeed.
the time is right. Yeah.
You can do what you need to do.
Right. You know, and hey, you know, someday, as Ray Charles said, that nighttime is the right time.
Oh yeah.
You got to be there or be square. And myself, I don't know, maybe Mr. White, I'm not too square in that area too often.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we went over sometime to help with women's.
Right. Moving on to that, women's vitality is also enhanced by more of the red clover ginkgo variety. Remember, there's overlapping in benefits of these particular herbs. But moving right along, but we're kind of bagging up to that ginkgo saw palmetto thing. The male testosterone levels are also increased with the saw palmetto aspect, which is also can be a trigger issue of lowering levels that lead to erectile dysfunction. Among other things, thinning hair. We can go on and on. We're trying to keep the videos down to 15 minutes, but we had too much luck. But at the end of the day, there's so much to say, and there's so much to give, and there's so much benefits to be had and experienced by a society that's profoundly sick during these particular times, given that we're dealing with a worldwide health scare situation. So, if you can bear with us, we bear and beseech you to watch this video to the very end. Okay? So, moving right along. This particular herb also enhances the protection aspect against anxiety and panic attacks. Mainly through the ginkgo. Actually, yes.
You know, a lot of people have panic attacks. You know, they go through everyday struggles, and sometimes they can't handle it. So, you know, this herbal tea is good for you to relieve some of your stress and relieve some of your depression or anxiety that you might go through. So you definitely want to check out this herbal tea.
Yeah, we can get some rest at night as well. We're putting together sleepy time tea that's second to none. Okay. Moving right along to women's vitality as well. Ginkgo and red clover has been shown to have profound effects on the sexual performance in terms of enhancing that as well for women as well, particularly the ginseng. Okay, red clover as well, by means of the modulating her hormone levels, estrogen. Ginseng has quite a bit of phytoestrogens in it as well, which is responsible for the hormonal modulation aspect. Okay. Moving on along, studies have shown to be quite profound that when a woman takes ginseng, particularly postmenopausal and menopausal women, they typically would benefit in that regard, given that age group, and not just that age group, but across the board.
Yes.
But the studies kind of focus on that particular age group because that is the time of life when most women kind of have issues with their hormone levels kind of naturally falling off, or it's thus fluctuating and so forth.
Correct.
Now that's going to address, of course, obvious depression, anxiety, and panic attacks and so forth. A lot of women experience those things as estrogen levels plummet in many cases. So that they take estrogen supplementations. And estrogen. I'm talking about and estrogen supplementations and estrogen. Supplements to help offset the shock to the body, and so she can go to sleep at night and don't burn up and burn alive and so forth like that. So this will help with that as well. Okay.
Yeah, so ladies, we're here to help you too.
Right.
You know, definitely in that area as well.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Moving right along. Next, we'll deal with black tea, white tea, and the green tea, and a trio synergistic combo as it relates to the joint pain relief. But we go a step further than that. We actually add turmeric in there as well. Okay, this is a 12-herb powerhouse. You won't get this mixture nowhere else. You can break our teas up and knock yourself out if you want to go out there and spin an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
And I don't see why you should do that. It wouldn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
When you can, when you're convening with a one-stop shop here.
Right. Don't put another hole in your purse, ladies. Don't do it.
Right.
You know, it comes short when you need to do some other things with your money. So when you can save your money, be wise and think natural and do the right thing.
Absolutely, by investing here locally with your Michigan natural living family here. Okay, we appreciate it. So at any rate, now we're dealing with these teas work together to enhance and produce what we call the triple slimming effect, cutting weight off like hotcakes through several mechanisms. I'll just name two: urination. These teas act as a diuretic, so you're really urinating out the calories and so forth, fat and the excess things that accumulate in the body that draws in whole water on and so forth, that increases water weight and so forth. So that's there for you as well. Turmeric has curcumin in it, a particularly active ingredient, gives it its orange color. That also aids. It's a profound joint relief all-star. That's in this particular brand as well, right there for you.
All those joints always need tweaking, don't they?
Yeah, I keep turmeric in my teas, and not but I actually have the real good increased, very finely granulated powder variety. You don't find that hardly anywhere else. So, and that we blend it particularly through a proprietary way. We're going to work at its optimal levels with our other teas here. Yep. Wrapping it on down there, we got the ginger. Go ginger! Yay, ginger! Ginger is
yeah. Ginger is one of those biggest ones, herbal teas everybody loves and know about. Yeah.
Especially when it comes to alleviating, addressing concerns with where rheumatoid arthritis is concerned.
Oh, yeah.
There's many clinical studies that will illustrate that. So we picked up on that and put it exclusively in this blend for you. We put a little extra that you'll find in any other teas. We added extra ingredients in our teas. You know, we're not going to skimp on anything. So you're getting more quality, more quantity. And sometimes when they say quality isn't important, when they say quantity over quality and quality over, we do both. We say there's no quantity over quality. We give you quantity and quality. At Michigan's Natural Pharmacy.
Yeah, you can't beat that 2 for 1.
Right.
You can't beat it.
Michigan's Natural Pharmacy is Mother Nature. Hence, Michigan's natural living. It's the only way to go, if you ask me.
Yep.
But
Can't beat it.
Yeah, can't beat it with a stick.
You might as well join it if you can't beat it. That's what they say.
Right? Okay. All right. So now also, it'll help with ginger, help with arthritis, rheumatoid. It'll even help with Crohn's, ulcerative colitis. So it'll help alleviate the symptoms and so forth, like gas, congestion, nausea, vomiting, and so forth. How many of you out there are experiencing something similar to that? I run into many patients like that.
I can see about 1,000 hands on that thing right now.
Right, right, man. Hey, so get it while it's there. It's here for you to benefit from your local family members here. Okay. Also, moving right along. Don't forget, ginger also helps in weight loss as well. Now, wrapping up that 12-herb list, willow's bark. Research have shown that's a powerful medication in terms of relieving. Oh man, osteoarthritis. Ginger addressed the rheumatoid arthritis. Well, this one addresses osteoarthritis and also back pain that typically accompany arthritis.
Oh no, did you say back pain?
I said back pain.
Oh my goodness, everyone's about to sign up for that.
Right? Don't throw your back in it too hard before you drink your tea first.
Yeah, that back pain is definitely one of the main reasons that people need this herbal tea, because it helps with your back pain, like Doc said.
Absolutely. Well, and that pretty much wraps up the program for today. This is episode 3, and we've covered pretty much what we wanted to in this episode, and we just appreciate you tuning in today.
Yep, definitely appreciate you. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe, and thank you for spending your time with us. And and Doc, go ahead and tell them what's next.
Please like and subscribe to the channel, and please do it. If not for Mr. White, do it for me, and put it together for us, because there's no I in we, And above all, friends and family, there's no wrong time for a spot of tea. And with that being said, here's to a healthier and healthier you.
Yes.
Make sure you take care of yourself now. And don't forget to like and subscribe and place your orders as soon as possible. We have nothing but good news coming up. We'll keep you updated. Until next time, friends, have a great night. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.